You can interject too, you know. Hello, I'm Kifumi Kepler of Exotic Plants, and this is
Richard Schaffner with Exotic Plants.
So we're going to show you how to go about moss art piece, and it will select a small size. It's easier to show, and then in a timely manner we can demonstrate how to do it. So we're going to go ahead. So this is a shadow box. You can get them anywhere, in a hobby shop. And bottom, we normally do 3 layers, but since it's small, I'm going to start with sheet moss.
And this is really important. You want to make sure you have an adhesive like wood glue or something like that that will hold that moss into place. So you're going to take a brush, use your adhesive, and start to work it into there. And you want to make sure that you're getting an even coverage on it. Which will really help the moss to stick in place where you want it to. And it's important that you work quickly when you're doing this so it doesn't start to set up on you. We found that out the hard way sometimes, haven't we?
Right. I've done my glue gun. These are great glue guns. Professional, like, you know, you can get for like $25 for a small one, but it's break easily.
And they burn easily, so make sure you're very careful when you're using these.
Right. So there are many mosses, type of mosses. These are called sheet moss preserved, and as you see, it's real thin, and this is good for the bottom, for the second layer.
So again, when you're using these, you want to be very careful. If you wear glasses, this is the time to use them. So you want to very carefully go in, inject some of the glue in there, and it's best if you hold it in place very carefully for about 10 seconds to make sure that it's making contact.
Question, which wood glue do we prefer?
Any of the wood glue will work. As long as it's got a good adhesive on there. That's the main thing that you want to have. Any of them will work.
These are called Gorilla Glue stick that you use a stick. Sound like Biden, I'm kidding. It's a hot temperature glue gun, and you stick it through the hole, and it's amazing how much glue we use.
You want to have it on hand because, as Kifumi said, you will go through this quicker than you think you will.
Maybe can go like that.
Yep.
See how we are doing? On the edges we add additional hot glue gun. It doesn't matter which direction, you just make it clearly fitting the space, so there's no back wood or anything showing. are called mood moss. It's a little chunkier. Notice how thick these are. And these are called forest moss, loose one. You can feel the corners and stuff like that. I've been doing this for 4 years almost, and it's been pretty good, and we are getting more orders. The ones behind are part of the 36 moss walls for one company. It's a little chore, but it's exciting. They let me design whatever I want, so it's cool.
Start doing sides.
I don't know if we have enough on the side.
Okay.
There's no pool moss, huh? For a small frame like this, you don't need a chunkier one called pool moss, which can you see this? It's a very thick mound moss. And it's unique. It comes from Europe somewhere, Spain or somewhere. And then you want to just crawl up a little on the side to show it's not just flat at the bottom. Moss grows sideways too. It looks simple. How?
Yeah.
You get blisters easy.
Yes, you do. Get that okay?
You can mix and match different type of moss for textures, and that's the fun part. Now basic part is done. Okay? Now we're going to do a rough design of what I'm going to do. So see, this has a nice moss texture. I'm gonna put this. Just a second.
Okay.
Let me finish laying down. So I picked a few. I mean, you can go like this, or to cork bark, as you see. Then lay more moss, like a bigger one, and leave a few spots open.
Is this just the first layer, and how thick do you want it?
This is the second layer. You can come above the frame because it's three-dimensional, you see? Get it? Then we start gluing these. You can put screws in to the wood, so these wood will stay steady. But you don't have to. Normally, in a small container like that, it will stay fine. So with Richard's help, we can double the speed. If I'm by myself, it takes longer.
I know we're being very quiet right now, but I have learned in the time working with Kifumi on this that you can really burn yourself if you're not paying attention. So that's why we're being very concentrating on what we're doing and focused. I have the blisters to prove it.
I burnt myself many times.
Occupational hazard.
Hold it for like 10 seconds to make sure it stays glued.
And you don't really want to pull on it, but you do kind of want to gently make sure that the glue has made contact and dried. Otherwise, it can come right off of there if it's not done right.
You can even put some rocks, like a lightweight lava rock or feather rock, or thin slice of slate. You know, those are pretty good.
Cobwebs.
There will be so-called snail trail or cobweb, like, you know, of the glue, but you can take it off afterwards. Spongy because of the... Okay, now we're gonna place, let's see, succulent. You know, you can do live ones, but in a different setup, you know. But inside, succulent don't do well, so I use good fake succulent. I'm gonna set it up first and see how it looks. The balance, and you know, just go asymmetrical because its nature is not ever symmetrical, right? Color is always cool. Step back and see if it's just nice and full. Just play with it, you know, you can, okay, maybe this one looks better over here or whatever. Play with it and then glue glue these down. You can ask any questions while we are working on this. Is this blue? Then these are called reindeer moss. Different colors, orange, chartreuse green, pink if you want to include pink. But this color is always a popular one because it pops and without too distracting, you know. Pink and red is pretty colorful, but
Where do we source our mosses from, and are they available at exotic plants?
we should start making kit, you know, but so far I haven't done that. We just do it commercially, so I haven't really set that as a kit, but I can create some small kit of different moss together. But also you can go to hobby shop like Michael's, Hobby Lobby. They have some small package ready. Stepping on this thing. You want to add a little green here. Big and small.
The lichens.
See, I'm out of glue. Can I have it?
There you go, sorry. These go much quicker than you think they would. Let me freeze here and go.
A lot of times, you know, particularly big project like these, it's in my head for a long time before I start putting together in a moss form. But that's the time of create. It's fun. Sometimes you can't sleep thinking about it.
Do this here.
Yeah, lichen is another piece like this. You can use here and there. So this is basically done. If you want to add a little more pink or something, let's see how it looks. Nah, I don't like it.
There you have it.
Voila, it's simple, right? You can use this with the mushrooms sticking out here and there, or upside down. That's fun too.
But it's basically your design, so you can go through and create anything you want. You just want
Right.
to remember with nature, there's beauty in the imperfections, and that's kind of what Kifumi tries to go through and create when we do these pieces. I just follow behind you.
So yeah.
What's in the bottle?
Oh, this is, it's called Moss Life, and if it's like here, it's kind of dry. It's a solution to green up, but these were mostly preserved and already pretty, deep color, so you don't need much. But I just wanted to show you, like if your moss wall is in a walkway, we have a few people wanting me outside in the patio, protected area, but bright light, so it tends to fade color pretty fast. Then you need to like add on green Moss Life to spruce it back.
What's the spray called again?
Moss Life. I don't know if it's available locally. I get them in San Francisco, big warehouse. Any other question? So we will have a hands-on workshops sometime maybe in the fall. So stay in touch and let us know, and then we will show you. And you can create your own and we can help you design and stuff. Okay? And let's see about...
Now it's time for our raffle. So, what we've got here, this is the July giveaway for the plants here. So we're going to do the in-store prizes first, starting with third place winner. And this is for the Shinaptis exotica, or the satin pothos. So, let's see what we got going on here. All right.
Let me pull.
You want to pull? Okay. So this is for third place.
For the shop?
Yeah, this is for the shop prize.
Turning really well. Okay. Aaron Shibata. Aaron Shibata is the third winner of the shop.
Shinaptis.
A bluish tint, Shinaptis. And it gets long too, but it takes a while.
So congratulations on that. It's a beautiful plant.
Congratulations. So we will call you if you're not watching this.
We'll put that one aside. So we've got, this is going to be for the second. This is for the Pink Panther, the Calesia repens.
Ooh. Max. No.
All right, Max, this is what you've got. This is that the Calesia repens, the Pink Panther. So congratulations to you on that.
Which
And-
Max?
Huh?
Oh, Max. Okay.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to take that one and put that there. So
No phone
now,
number.
no, there is one on there.
The
Trust me.
first winner.
First prize for this, the Anthurium crystallinum.
Which is a collector's item, rare variety. Adriana Calderon.
Congratulations.
Adriana, yeah.
Got a great plant here. Hopefully this will make you happy and add to your collection. So thank you very much for
Thank
everybody.
you.
So now we're not done yet. Now we're going to do, for the Instagram prizes, we're going to start with the third. That's the person that...
Third is Naomi's leaves.
So, Naomi, you also won the Shindaptis. Shindaptis, I can never say that one right. So congratulations with that. The second place, you want to go ahead and read
Is
that one?
a
That is Dre Dre One Love. So this is what you got. This is a Hoya carnosa that has been on a mount. We've had this ripening up in the greenhouse, so I hope you enjoy this. Congratulations, it's a beautiful
It's a
plant.
safe one, and it will keep growing.
All right. And now for the first place
Is a Nanook Transcantia
and that is for-
Cassidy dot lashes and brows.
So congratulations.
Pretty.
Very nice.
Thank
All
you
right.
very much for watching, and then we're gonna go over next month's special.
Yes. So this August, excuse me, on the 14th, we have our tent sale. That is from 11 to 3. So all the pottery is marked as $5, $10, and $20, so we'll have it all marked out there for you, so you'll know which ones those are. On the 13th,
Oh, wait. At that time, we may do a surprise plant auction of some rare plants or gently used but beautiful specimen plants. So that is unannounced, but we may do that.
and on the 13th, we have our swig and dig with the bite-sized bog bowls, so we'll be planning up, it'll be a carnivorous plant workshop, so that'll be fun.
That's Richard's expertise.
And then to repeat, on the 18th, we're going to have another carnivorous plant Zoom workshop. So that will be at 5:30 as well too. So thank you very much for joining us, and have a good evening.
Thank you.